Okay, so I apparently wasn't recording for the shuffle. Child, I was running my zippers and the camera went out. I'm glad that I noticed. So let me just, well, you just missed the shuffle. You just missed the shuffle. That's all you missed. For real, for real. Hold on, sis. Alrighty. So, um, what I was saying prior to the camera going out, love, is this is a really good reading for the month of your birthday, for September, right? So what I do see is your new beginning here. This right here is earth sign energy. You're holding a coin, okay? And that coin is coming from this offer that's coming in right here and the contracts that are going to be decisions, partnerships, wherever it is that you're going to be signing on the dotted line, okay? The full energy being your overall is confirming the fact that you are now about to be starting a new job, new beginning, new city right here, okay? But you do have a bit of some warnings here especially with this 10 of swords here. So I don't necessarily feel like this 10 of swords is going to be a backstabbing or a betrayal per se. It just feels like an exhaustion. It almost feels like something in your life is a bit bittersweet and you're kind of just hitting a dead end with this. We're severing ties with things right now. There's some warnings here with you about being reckless. There's some warnings to you here about baby being attention seeking or a martyr. It could not be you. It could be someone younger than you, maybe a sister. This person is probably going to be a fire sign and definitely someone who's a bit more immature, if not younger. Like I say, this could even be, honestly speaking, elementary school, if not just someone who acts that age, especially when it comes to their emotions and temperament, as far as being a bit spicy, being a bit reckless, there's an energy here of you being a bit reluctant to jump into something. And regardless of where your reluctance is, sweetie, it's coming. Like, you're gonna have to definitely just get ready to jump right on in. All right, but what I like about this reading is you do have the 9 of Pentacles. It means there's definitely joy, wish fulfillment, prosperity there, okay? This 6 of Cups is further confirming your travel energy back home, but it's also a bit of nostalgia. It's also a bit of you closing things from the past. This 10 of Swords, releasing any and all bitterness, bitchiness, getting over the worst, getting over surviving, it just feels to me like there's a certain renewal here, especially with the butterfly in this card, and the butterflies here in this card, that you're going to be receiving a renewal of space, energy, partnerships, and things of that sort. So if we look at this from a financial standpoint really quickly, there's a warning here, especially regarding your finances, is to think before you act or spend, if you will. Definitely, it's just, the reading is asking you, honestly speaking, the month, especially with the High Priestess, the month of September, to really use your intuition and make sure that you're balanced with the decisions that you are making, the partnerships, the things that you are going into in your new beginning at base 1. Think before you spend. Also, kind of don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Definitely speak up for yourself a bit. Especially, it's like closed mouths don't get fed, right? You definitely are going to have to possibly finagle, haggle, do things of that sort this month as well, okay? But it just sees, I honestly see you having a great time, being very assertive and attentive to the action that needs to take place. It's like you're very focused. You know what you got to do. You've got prosperity in all of these cards, and this card is the release of the negativity, okay? So it may be a bit challenging, this journey for you, but all positivity is is in the reading, especially when it comes to you making sure that you're clear. She's in white. She's clear on what it is that she wants. This Daughter of Wands is bringing in news of what action it is that you need to take. So pay attention to the messages you receive. Pay attention to, not just intuitively speaking, definitely intuitive speaking, like listen to your gut, but then also any and all messages that come your way, written, email, that give you information and make you go, well, if this is what they're saying, I should probably look ahead and do XYZ. Type of energy is what you got going on, okay? Especially when it comes to travel, make sure that you're looking ahead, and check any and all travel mechanics, car parts, things that if you're driving, things of that sort, so that you're not dealing with like an unexpected type of problem, basically, that inconvenience, if you will, of this Ten of Swords, okay? Now, from a relationship standpoint, this is really asking you to be balanced within any and all partnerships that come in. What lessons have you learned in love? Some of these partnerships could really be joyous. A lot of these partnerships could, with this new beginning, really help you along, and could also possibly trigger things from past trigger wounds from past relationships, and kind of help you to see where it is that you need to heal, and where it is that what action you're going to need to take in order to have a new beginning, possibly with another person. Could be another earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or it could be a younger fire sign, female fire sign. But you're definitely going to be dealing with earth sign energy and fire sign energy this month. A lot of female energy is here, which is probably why you're needing to have that balance with your decisions. Bring up your divine masculine a bit this month, okay? So let me go ahead and take this out and move along to your clarifying messages for the month of September. I think you got most high for messages. Interesting. So you're continuously going over something. This is repetitive energy. This is something that is ongoing. This is something that you need to move on from. It's toxic energy. It's like abusive energy. So there's something within your past that you keep looking back to that needs to heal. And probably from a past relationship that's going to be triggered in you this month, right? And you're going to really, there goes that information I told you about, to be mindful. So there's information coming in towards you about something that is unhealed within you that you're going to have to really work on, because this repetitive behavior and toxic behavior is going to affect future relationships coming in. You see this heart. Okay, so you do have some type of offer coming in towards you. Could be romantic this month. This individual could be very much a business person with all of the pentacles that was in your chart. Could be a businesswoman, someone that's very and very mama bear, like somebody that's going to get some shit done, accomplished, fire sign energy. And there's a lot of prosperity within this connection, right? But only if you are going to heal whatever past ailment is causing you this repetitive, negative, toxic, abusive. Like, it's abusive towards yourself, abusive towards your future relationships, right? So I travel within this right here again with the rider energy, but also you're moving towards a lot of unseen things, right? A lot of unseen energy. You're clear on where you're going, but you're very unclear on how the fuck you're getting there. And so this is walk by faith, not by sight. Like, spirit is like, okay, don't worry about that. We got you. Okay, we got you. You got a lot of socialization and fun coming up for your birthday. So overall, the vibe is great, but a bit of exhaustion with a bit of maybe feeling overwhelmed with things that you have going on. There's a lot of reflection going on. Mind your email, mind your text messages, like communication in general. Would you have a lot of communication coming in towards you? Some of this communication could be healing. Some of this communication could be regarding your job and contracts that are coming in, or, paperwork. And there's this energy of you being bold enough to ask for what it is that you want, or ask for help wherever it is. Like, hey, I gotta move. What you gonna put on that? Or gas or whatever it is. Hey, I gotta commute. Can I get can I get reimbursed for gas, mileage, whatever? It's this energy of closed mouths don't get fed. I think I said that already. So yeah. So just remember that. All right. Now, there's definitely some healing going on for the month of September as well, as far as this heart is concerned. The offer that's going to be coming in, and you really addressing what it is that you see for your future and what way you plan on moving and how you plan on moving in your future. Okay, actually, I need to go back to your other cards because I was going to do a quick health really quickly. Let's get these out real quick. Let's talk about this health. Okay. So, with your full energy from a health standpoint, overall your physical health and vitality and energy may have been a little low. It's just indicating an energy of being accident prone. This is also that pregnancy energy, by the way. Remember, we talked about that. So keep that in mind. Being accident prone, but overall being healthy, but being mindful of accidents and being again, the term reckless came in a little bit as well, which could be that pregnancy energy that we talked about already. So let me know how that goes as far as moving forward. You've got the where are we here? The Ten of Swords. This could be some type that could be that procedure that we talked about. If this is a pregnancy, this could be the procedure. Okay. Let's see here. Let me go. We got the Pentacles. Your Pentacles, you got the Nine of Pentacles. So that's going to be your digestive system, small intestine, large intestine. So mind that. We've got your, hold on. Cups. Did you have your Six of Cups is going to be gonads, reproductive, private parts, colon. You also have arms, hands, fingers, bronchial tubes with the Ten of Swords energy as well. So be mindful of that. Yeah, that's your health. Okay, so those are the things that you need to kind of keep in mind with what you got going on moving forward. Okay, so let's go ahead and get your energetic exchanges and energetic encounters for the month of September. The Great Horn and honor the journey. Okay, so you're definitely on a journey. You're definitely having to be grateful and take pause for where it is that you are in your journey. It's like, no, I know he didn't bring me this far to leave me energy. Can't give up now, right? Okay, black hole. Oil and vinegar. So this really feels like that pregnancy and you deciding that, like, the energy of having to decide that this particular energy is not going to be what's best for your journey right now is what it feels like. The black hole is that Ten of Swords energy as far as the sadness that could be coming from the decisions that you'll be having to make. Again, the Lover's card talks about decisions. It's decisions that you're going to have to make as well. So not just partnerships, not just collaborations and contracts, but decisions that could, really keep you in a dark space. So you need to be mindful of that. There's a lot of learning going on this month, and it's not just necessarily book learning. These are hard lessons that you're going to be learning. You're really going to be looking in the past. The past is very important to your September of 2025 and addressing and healing whatever happened in your past. Okay, so with this Great Horn, a lot of rebirth still there, but it's angels, ancestors, and spirit guides are really calling out to you right now. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to read from you for the Great Horn, and I'm going to read for you for Black Hole, because I feel like spirit wants you to hear a specific message there. Let me grab that really quickly. Here we go. Great horn, great horn. Here it is. It's time. Change is upon you. Won't you heed its call? Unexpectedly, some monumental advice or information shall be coming your way, spoken by a wise one. This detail will change everything. However, will you truly be able to hear the ancestors' horn being blown for you? Will you be able to steady yourself enough to listen to its call? At this time, attentiveness on the journey to one's surroundings will serve one well. And just like a wise ancestral goddess emerging from the shadows, the bearer of this knowledgeable gift may appear suddenly, both glorious and unannounced. So be sure to be paying attention. Why? Destined transformation lies beyond the implementation and realization of this information. I'm gonna reread that because there was a lot of Asians. Why? Destined transformation lies beyond the implementation and realization of this information. Attainable very few other ways. This is the way it's intended to transpire for you. However, our free will is always at play. So the universe is sending you a direct information through this person in hopes you make the right decision, right moves, and decisions. It's highly suggested that you listen. Okay? So there's also probably an indication that you probably may not want to go through with whatever procedure you said you were thinking about, doing. Maybe you have a change of heart. Okay, maybe that's that decision that's got you in this black hole, and we're going to go to that black hole for a moment because Spirit wants you to hear something about that as well, which is your will shall have no power once you enter the force field of the black hole. There is something about this connection that is going to change you. It's going to draw you in, take you through a space where you'll have no control, and release you completely different than before. Is that what you want? Be sure, as there will be no going back. In regards to another, the force field of this person is strong and convincing, but before you get sucked all the way in, make sure you're ready for the full transformation that is to come. In regards to this romantic relationship, this union is all absorbing. That's fine as long as you know that in the end you will no longer be the same. If you truly value what is, reconsider this union or action within an existing union. In regards to self, it's okay to love, but not an obsession. Is there something or someone you are obsessing about and it's changing you and the way you see the world around you? Make sure whatever change is happening for the best. Transformation is great as long as it's forward movement, not regression. Okay? Alrighty, so that's a word. I think you're really going to be struggling and feeling that exhaustion of the decision that you're going to be having to make this month regarding your future, because it's not going to be a quick, easy decision. You definitely want to be mindful of your thoughts, overwhelming thoughts. Oh, I wasn't supposed to, I'm sorry. Wait, sorry. The heart came back out for you, so that's definitely going to be something. We are on vibrational messages, Kuka. You're back. Oh, wait, no, the ancestor, goddess messages. Woo! Hold on, that was not a good shuffle. I probably need to, give me 1 second. 1, because it's getting hot and I need to go find a fan. And 2, because I need to clean these cards real quick because they didn't shuffle. Hold on. Okay, so I really hope that the sound of the fan isn't too bad and distracting. But here we go. Month of September 2025. Hold on. There's something about these being smaller than the deck in Georgia that's kind of messing with me a little bit. Ahora. There we go. Whoa, not the self-sabotage, friend. We got giving and receiving, self-sabotage, speak up, and alchemy. So while you're on this journey and you're honoring your journey, did a cloud just come out? Hold on, friend. All right, so while you're on this journey, honoring your journey, you have to realize that you have all the tools necessary for you to manifest the outcome that it is that you want, but you need to speak up about it, right? Do not self-sabotage yourself by not speaking up. Don't let your thoughts self-sabotage you this month. And then overall, giving and receiving is that you're going to have to understand that it's going to take that in order for you to get through the decisions that you have to make this month. You got to give, and it's push-pull, it's compromise, whatever it is, your contracts, your decisions, your thoughts, everything, it's push-pull. You have to give in order to receive, and you have to be able to receive. You have to, if you're not a person that is open to receiving because you're always giving, it's also equally unbalanced, okay? So please keep that in mind. I'm going to do my Puerto Rico deck because I'm here. Right? Because I'm here. Whoa. Mujer Medicina. Oh, medicine woman. So yeah, there's definitely a decision going on with this. Bésame mucho. Okay, so there are connections coming in, that heart energy, that loving energy. There's love here to be had, but there's also moments of screaming and high emotion. Okay, like what the hell? You got baila. You're gonna be having a good time. The turn up will be real. We're gonna have a good time for our birthday, right? But there's also an indication and a warning of you not getting pulled down by your emotions. You know, you're needing to definitely make sure you stay in this high vibrational energy. Look at that abundance. And again, Mujer Medicina. So within the decisions that you have to make, especially healthcare related, okay, they are going to make you very emotional this month. Very emotional this month. But you always need to listen to your gut, listen to your intuition, and listen to what is best for you. What it is that you're hoping and dreaming for and what your desires are, because there's wish fulfillment this month, okay? Alrighty, so I'm not sure if you have done the homework, but because you have to do your personal year to personal year and Gregorian calendar year to catch up. So this month's homework, or September's homework, especially since it's your birthday, I really want you to sit and figure out how you feel regarding becoming a parent, if that is the case and that's a decision that you are looking to deal with, especially with this fish energy, the mama bear energy. I think that you need to really think about how you feel about being a parent, how you once did and what has changed. Spirit wants you to think about what happened in your past that you need to close or need closure on, and figure out how you're going to receive that in order to move forward, okay? So those are the closure-ish questions that, those are your homework-ish questions that you have going on. But you have a lot of love. You definitely have a lot of fun going on. But emotionally speaking, the highs are going to be just as bad as the lows, okay? So don't let those moments overtake you. Do not get into that black hole moment, all right? And now we're going to close out this part here with your vibrational messages. And then I will get ready to work on your month to month. So as we close out your month of September messages. See, I like that laugh. We've got talk shop. Talk about it. Speak up. Clear your throat chakra, friend. You've got instant feedback. God, you got to listen to your gut this month. You really, really, really. I know you've been overwhelmed, but there's a moment here this month that you're gonna, if you don't pay attention, hindsight being 2020 is gonna be like, fuck, I fucked up. And I had one of those moments myself this month already when I thought about something. So it's like, yeah, really, okay, listen to your heart. What is it that you truly desire, Puka? You got walk it off. Probably need to just get outside, clear your air, take a walk to see the solution, laugh, talk shop, okay? All right, let me go ahead and clear this out, and then we will do the month to month and everything like that. So if you have any questions regarding this one, of course, hit me up, ask me what you need to ask me, and then I will get you the link to the other one as soon as I can.